Is Monero's privacy broken? Well, yes and no. Welcome back to the channel. Hit that subscribe button, slam the bell icon so you're notified when new media comes out. In a recent report that was first released by a well-to-do, well-meaning developer directly on GitHub, we see this news break. Jay Berman brought an issue up in the Monero repository. You see right here, Monero project, and Monero, the base code, the code base right here, goes over the problem inherent in Monero's privacy right now. And it has to do with the ring signatures being de-anonymized and the outputs of Monero being de-anonymized under certain conditions. Now, I've got some highlights here from Jay Berman's initial write-up. He's got a full technical explanation with a few charts to kind of help make it a little bit easier to understand the number of seconds from a transaction versus the probability of the exploit and having it be farther away depending on the amount of time that has transpired between initially receiving. I'm kind of tripping this up a little bit, guys. Been a long day for me. But the point is that the longer one waits to receive, after receiving Monero, to spend it, the less of a problem this exploit becomes. Here's a less technical write-up, and I've got a link to this, of course, in the description of this video. A less technical write-up on CoinDesk by Sebastian Sinclair. Did a great write-up here. Just says the bug was identified in Monero's decoy selection algorithm, and it occurs when a user spends their funds received in the transaction before roughly 20 minutes has passed. So that's kind of today the magic number, and kind of the issue for Monero users today is that 20-minute duration, having just received a transaction and then immediately trying to spend it in under 20 minutes. Now, there may be some times where this is totally necessary because of certain transactions needing to take place in person, say when you're out with friends and you're just meeting for a quick drink or something and want to quickly settle up between you and somebody else while you're still in person, maintaining eye contact and in an environment where maybe there's a little bit lower trust, and so parties need to be together in order to finish a transaction. However, it seems like certainly with cryptocurrencies, certainly on Bitcoin, you need to wait roughly 20 to 30 minutes for confirmations, just so you know that you're mostly covered anyway. And best practice for Bitcoin right now is to wait a full 6 confirmations, which equals a full hour. 20 minutes is not all that long to wait. In the CoinDesk write-up, they go on to say that the exploit does not reveal anything about the addresses, both sending and receiving, or the transaction amounts. That the bug, of course, still persists in the wallet code today. It hasn't been fixed just yet. And they go on to say that all you need to do is wait an hour or more before spending newly received Monero. Again, it says roughly 20 minutes is probably enough. It's probably enough, but if you wait a full hour, the typical waiting time that you would wait for a Bitcoin transaction to clear and be fully confirmed by 6 confirmations, 6 full blocks. If you apply that same spending logic and those same spending habits that you would normally use in Bitcoin to your Monero transaction, first off, you'll be able to visually see the confirmations happen. So you'll know that having received new Monero coins or fresh Moneros, that you actually do possess those coins. If you just wait before respending the coins that you've just received, then you will maintain your anonymity, maintain the full anonymity set that Monero offers with its privacy preserving features such as ring CTs and decoy outputs. But it goes on to say that a hard fork is not required. A fix will be issued in a future wallet software update. Now, what does that mean for hardware wallet users of Monero? It means the same thing. It's the exact same issue, and this will be present in that future hardware or software wallet update for any kind of hardware wallets that work with them. Ledger Nano S comes to mind, of course, obviously a really great hardware wallet that supports Monero, and the Trezor Model T, the newest version of Trezor that supports Monero. So those hardware wallets don't have any bearing on whether or not this exploit affects you. You have to wait for that software wallet update to be pushed by the core developer team from Monero. Just wanted to bring that out into the open. As you know, on Mind Your Biz, we are believers in Monero and in Monero's mission statement and in what they're doing. We're, of course, by and large, believers in privacy. So to see Monero have such a focus on privacy, and to see them be forthright and open about that criticism and say, hey, we're willing to fix this, it's a sign of good faith, right? Good faith actors in the privacy and the cryptocurrency, broader cryptocurrency space. Fungibility is at the base layer of a good currency. And in some cases, fully transparent distributed ledgers like Bitcoin are not so good at maintaining fungibility unless you use a mixer. Monero doesn't require that. It's private by default. However, we see now that there are some limitations into user behavior for maintaining that privacy just a little bit. So instead of immediately spending, wait at least 20 minutes. So think of it like how your mom used to tell you you had to wait after eating food before going swimming. You know, before you go swimming with your new Monero coins, after you've just consumed them, wait, 40 minutes to an hour, just like Mima used to say. All right, guys, that's what I got for you on this breaking news update. If you're not already subscribed, what are you waiting for? It's free. Totally free. Just hit that button down below. Thanks for giving this video a thumbs up and sharing it with somebody who is a believer in Monero, or maybe needs to understand that there are some limitations right now with using Monero in the most private possible way. You're the reason I make this media. I love your face. Remember to stay private and mind your biz. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the end of the video. If you want to be notified of videos like this in the future, first off, click subscribe, press the bell icon. Additionally, you can sign up for the Mind Your Biz email newsletter. That'll give you exclusive access to certain freebies, notifications for deals within the cryptocurrency mining space, as well as some of our flash sales for merchandise, which you can buy with cryptocurrency. That's right. It's the only cryptocurrency merch that you can buy with cryptocurrency. We practice what we preach. As always, thank you so much for watching. You're the reason I make this media. I love your face, and I will see you in the next one.